Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all around the world, you are watching the Ramonepreston Show. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we are rejoicing. We are glad in it. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. If you're coming on, joining me live, thank you for joining the Ramonepreston Show. I hope everybody can hear me clearly. I wore a t-shirt today. I kind of dressed down because I've been doing a lot of ripping and running, and I got a lot of outside work to do, so hadn't really been able to just sit behind my desk in the office this week, and so I need to be a little free and flexible. But anyway, we're here. We're live. Today is Friday, June the 30th, and you're watching the Ramonepreston Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Put in the comments what city you're watching your boy from, and I want you to get your pen, a piece of paper, a notepad, or some type of device, because I want to spit some game to you on the 4 things every entrepreneur should have. The 4 things every entrepreneur should have. If you're an entrepreneur, if you are selling products and services, if you are looking to build a legitimate, successful business, even if you don't have all your paperwork set up, all your systems and processes organized, these are still 4 things you should have as an entrepreneur. If you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur and you're working a job right now and you're waiting for the time that you're going to transition into entrepreneurship, these are still the 4 things you should have. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Again, put in the comments what city you're watching your boy from. I want to say welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. If this is your first time joining the show, let me introduce myself. I'm Ramonepreston, the host of the Ramonepreston Show, and every Monday through Friday, 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. Guess what I do? No matter what I got going on, no matter how busy, shout out to Gulfport, Mississippi. I see you, my brother. Blessings to you, man. No matter what I'm doing, I'm going to do my best to show up here Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock noon for the Ramonepreston Show to give you information. I share so much information on this show for free. It's free 99. Of course, I would love for you to do business with me. Of course, I would love for you to be a part of my educational programs or my coaching and mentorship programs. But even if that's something that you choose not to do, at least you can live knowing your boy give out that game. I want you to always remember me, no matter if you do business with me or not. So welcome to the show. Appreciate all of you for joining the show today. And for the next couple weeks, everything that I talk about on the show, like I have this week, everything is going to be centered around sales and marketing, because I have an upcoming sales and marketing workshop in a couple weeks, and I have a special offer. You can see the offer in the description. You can see the offer in my bio. I'll share the information with you at the end of the show for my offer. It's an offer for you to get a VIP ticket to join me for my upcoming sales and marketing workshop. It's going to be a 1-day deep dive, and I'm offering 2 courses with that one workshop that include a script to show you how to put a solid marketing campaign together, how to put a content creation calendar together. IG, y'all gonna have to wait a minute, okay? Let's see here. Y'all have to wait just a minute. I'm sorry. Daughter. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I know I'm live. Y'all just hold on just a minute. Daughter. Tell her to come up here for a minute. Y'all, excuse me if I went out on y'all with Instagram. Let me see. I might have to start my Instagram over. I think it went out because I have some contractors that are calling through today. So I have to be on the lookout for all these contractors as they come through. Listen, I just let somebody in the gate, so call mom and let her know they probably coming around, so she needs to go down and bring them in. Okay. All right. Okay, my apologies. This is what happens when you are live. My wife told me that was probably going to happen. She told me, she said, yeah, you probably going to be on your live and somebody's going to call. Let's see here. They calling me again. think they got in. Hopefully they got in. And now it's causing my Instagram to glitch a little bit. Let me see if I can get my Instagram back up real quick. This is what happens when you go live and you got $100,000 million worth of things going on in your business and in your life. So again, if you're watching the Ramonepreston Show, you're joining me live on stream. Good afternoon. Thank you for bearing with me. I've got people calling in trying to get access inside of my gate. I have some contractors that are coming in, and now my Instagram is glitching. It don't want to work for some strange reason. So I'll try it again in a few minutes. But anyway, make sure you put in the comments what city you're watching me from. And again, today I want to talk to you about the 4 things every entrepreneur should have. All right, while we're working this out, I'm gonna see if I can get my Instagram to come back on, because I always have a good number of people that show up on Instagram to join us for the live show. So if it don't work, it ain't gonna work. It looks like it's still glitching, so I don't know if it's even gonna work. But anyway, I'll try it, and I'll see if I can make it work. It looks like I'm still live, but I'm not live. So let's see here, live, bada bing, bada boom. Come on, IG, y'all ain't gonna let me be great today? Bruh. IG, you're not gonna let me be great today. What the problem is then, bruh? All right, so Instagram has already glitched. It's not letting me go live. So hopefully all of you that are on Instagram came over to join me on Facebook or LinkedIn or YouTube. So for those of you that are on joining me live on those platforms we're streaming, today we're talking about 4 things every entrepreneur must have. These are must-haves, ladies and gentlemen, must-haves. If I use my ghetto terminology, I would say 4 things every entrepreneur gotta have. You gotta have these 4 things. And remember, these 4 things, let me write it down, 4 things. These 4 things or should I say should have. I'm just using that word a little softly. Should have. Now remember, these 4 things that I'm going to give to you today are 4 things that could actually be pre-business startup. You don't have to have your LLC and all that other stuff set up and put together for these 4 things to work for you. This is a mistake that a lot of entrepreneurs make. I was giving y'all some information yesterday during the show about sales and marketing, and I shared with y'all a story. And the story was that my daughter, she's working towards starting her own business and getting her entrepreneurial juices flowing, right? And one of the things that I've been showing her how to do prior to her setting up any entity, prior to her even generating revenue from paid customers and clients or whatever, I've been showing her how important marketing and sales is to a business that's current or maybe a business that's in the future. So these 4 things tie right into it. Okay, so if you're taking notes, I want to give you these 4 things that every entrepreneur should have. Number 1, every entrepreneur should have a valuable offer for their products and services. Okay? A valuable offer for their products and services. You have to have a valuable offer for your products and services. Now, just because you have products and services don't mean you have a valuable offer. Do you understand that? Like if you go to the supermarket and you want to pick up some water, there's going to always be a water company that sells bottled water in packages. There's always going to be some bottled water company on that aisle that has some type of special offer. It could be 3 24 bottle packages for a certain price. It could be 2, buy 2, get 1 free. Why are they doing that? Because they understand, even though they have products and services, they still need to factor in a marketing and sales strategy that includes a valuable offer. So if you sell products, if you provide a service, or if you do both, just because you have these products and services for sale doesn't mean it's a valuable offer. As a matter of fact, when you look through the lens of a marketer, especially when you are engaging people on social media through your marketing, your offer needs to be exclusive. At least it needs to feel exclusive. It needs to feel special. It needs to target a certain PCP, perfect client profile, someone that you have in your mind that fits the perfect profile for that special offer. It don't mean you ain't got other products and services that you want to sell. It don't mean you ain't got other things that you want to make money off of. But what it means is, if you have a business, and if you think about your business as a store, and your store has one front door, it's only so much stuff you can put at that front door. You can't put everything you got in your store at the front door. Bars. You can't do that, can you? No. You got to find the most valuable offers that you know represent the specific clients or customers that you are targeting. So for example, it's close to the 4th of July. Okay, when you walk into the supermarket doors today, what are all the stuff you seeing? You seeing red, white, blue, red, white, blue. You see watermelon, you see charcoal, you see lighter fluid, you see sparklers. Why are you seeing that stuff? You ain't seeing no Halloween stuff. You ain't seeing no Christmas trees. You ain't seeing Easter bunnies. You ain't seeing Valentine's hearts. Why? Because that's not the right time, and that wouldn't be the most valuable offer. Am I making sense to you? So as an entrepreneur, whether you have a business that's set up and structured, that's operating, or whether you're looking at having a business set up, structured, and operated, one of the first things you should have, okay, you should have as an entrepreneur is a valuable offer. Now, if you don't have a valuable offer, or if you haven't really put a specific packaged offer together to target a certain perfect client profile, then I urge you to look at your products and your services, look at your current inventory, and figure out how can you take certain products and certain services and package them together. All right? Like one of the terms that we use when it comes to packaging products and services is a term called MVP. MVP is like an acronym for minimum viable product. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to figure out of all the products and services that I have, out of all the valuable things that I can provide for people, what can I put together to create like this one thing that gives my client and my customer the most value? So again, if you sell products, you might have a whole lot of different products, but maybe you need to bundle some of those products together. Maybe you need to connect to those products certain services, and maybe you need to have products and services that are connected to other people's products and services. It's okay to do that. Like when you look at some of the companies, like I think AT&T, they I don't know if they still do it today, but AT&T used to work with DirecTV. So when you get AT&T, the phone company, the internet, they like, hey, we got a special for the DirecTV. These are just bundle type offers that they put together to make it more valuable to you as the end consumer. Okay. So if you're the entrepreneur, if you're the one that's out there selling products and services, I'm not telling you to stop selling your product. I ain't telling you to stop pushing your product. I ain't telling you to stop pushing your service. But what I'm telling you is, just because you have a product and a service that you selling in your business, it doesn't mean it's a valuable offer to me or to the end consumer. So not only do you have to create valuable content, that's one thing, but you got to have a valuable offer. All right. So that's number one. Number two, the second thing every entrepreneur should have is a strategic content creation strategy or calendar, okay? So you should have a strategic content creation, I would say a calendar. Let me spell calendar right. I don't spell that word a lot, so calendar and strategy. Does that make sense? Every entrepreneur has to have this. And again, these are things that I know most entrepreneurs don't have, because when I talk to entrepreneurs, when I work with entrepreneurs, and I ask them, okay, just a simple question, what's your offer? If you posting stuff on social media, if you going live, if you doing a podcast, if you sending emails out, if you putting on webinars and you having free events or live events, what is your offer? What is the thing that you're offering? You can't offer people the 100 programs that you have. You can't offer people the 15 services that you have. You can't offer people the 20 products that you have. You got to figure out, how can I put together an MVP, a star that's made up of the best products and or the best services that I have, or that me and my partners or people I have a relationship have, and how can I make that a valuable offer? The second thing you should have as an entrepreneur is a strategic content creation calendar. So what does that look like? Here's what it looks like. It looks like you taking, let's say, the month of July and already putting together a calendar of how many posts you want to put out, how many times a day you want to put those posts out, how many forms of content you're going to put out, what the content that you put out is made up of, like what information, what strategies it's made up of. And when you put that calendar together, you implement it with a strategy, meaning that here is what my strategy is. My strategy is to put out 200 pieces of content in the next 30 days. And I'm going to put out maybe 6, 7, or 8 pieces of content every day for the next 30 days. And my content is going to be made up of these 200 things, 200 reels, 200 video clips, maybe 100 reels and 50 long form videos and 50 pictures. And you get what I'm saying? You have to, as an entrepreneur, put a strategic content creation calendar together and a strategy behind that calendar. Because if you just posting stuff on social media and there's no strategy behind it, and it's really not based on a calendar, you really don't even have something to gauge if what you putting out is working. You got to see if it's actually working so that you can pivot. Like, I still do it today with organic content that I put on social media and with paid content I put on social media. So if I run an ad, I'm not saying all my content is good. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying I know everything that I'm doing and I have all the answers. What I am saying is I'm going to show up every day and I'm going to keep trying stuff and figuring it out. I'm going to keep learning and going to events and taking courses and getting around people who are successful in doing these things so I can get better. But what I ain't going to do is just sit back and just hope I put a post out today and somebody does business with me. You know, one of my mentors, he always says this: when you put social media content out, you got to look at it as if, number one, or you have to assume, number one, nobody sees it. And you have to look at it like you are throwing a rock in the Grand Canyon trying to fill it up. Think about that. Think about taking a rock, throwing it in the Grand Canyon because you're trying to fill the Grand Canyon up. You'll never fill the Grand Canyon up one rock at a time. It's just not going to happen. Well, that's how you need to look at social media. When you put a post up on social media, it's like throwing a rock in the Grand Canyon. And throwing a rock in the Grand Canyon, you can't assume somebody heard that rock or saw that rock or that rock even made a splash. Ain't nobody thinking about that rock. That's how you need to look at how you put out social media content. All right. So you want to put a strategic content creation calendar together. Everything that I'm telling you that you need to do or you should have as an entrepreneur, I teach this in my courses, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this and more in my upcoming sales and marketing workshop. So if you just feel like this is too much, I don't know where to get started, I don't know what to do, I got you. I have the information, I got the courses, I got the workshops, and I'm giving all of this to you for $97. That's my offer. I need to have a valuable offer. So what is my valuable offer? My valuable offer is, number one, I'm showing up, giving you real information that you can use as an entrepreneur, number one. Number two, I have something that I can provide for you as a business product or business service that if you pay for it, me and you become partners in a relationship, and I'm able to provide more value to you, and you're able to see that value work and get results from it, okay? So again, if you don't know how to do what I'm telling you to do, I have a offer that I'm extending to you for $97. It's a 2-in-1 workshop, okay? I'm hosting a workshop, a sales and marketing workshop. It's gonna be a live event, virtual and in person. And it's a 1-day deep dive. I'm taking my sales workshop and my marketing workshop, and I'm combining both of these workshops in one, so I can take half of the day to show you the marketing strategies and the other half to show you the sales strategies. And I'm gonna give you 2 courses on sales and marketing, which include a script and other documents and forms that you can use so that you can start putting your content calendar together. You can start creating the right strategies for your promotion, and so that you can have some type of sales process and script to be better ready to engage customers and clients when they come through your front door. All right. So number 3, the third thing every entrepreneur should have is a CRM that houses your sales and marketing information. Okay, and again, you should have all this even before you start your LLC. This is the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make. This is the biggest mistake. I mean, for real, like, this is how you should be thinking about starting business. This is how you should be thinking about getting into entrepreneurship. You should be thinking, even before I get a legal entity, I should have valuable products to offer. I should have some offer that I can provide to people, even if I don't have a bank account to process the payment if somebody pays me. That is not more important. I would rather have an offer that somebody wants to pay for, and I have to scramble around to figure out, how am I going to get the payment? Do I have to set up a PayPal account? Do I have to get a prepaid card and connect it to my Cash App? I would rather try to figure that out after I got somebody to pay for a valuable offer than to be spending the next 8 months focusing on the LLC, documents, paperwork, and you ain't made a doggone dollar. I know what I'm saying is making sense, and I know you feel me if you're watching me, okay? So if you're learning something, if you're getting some value out of what I'm sharing right now, I want you to let me know in the comments how this is providing value to you, all right? So these are 4 things every entrepreneur should have. We're on number 3. Every entrepreneur should have a CRM that houses information. A CRM is an acronym for Customer Relations Management. It's a software or it's a platform. It's a piece of technology that you using. This ain't paper that you just stacking up or files you putting in a physical cabinet. This should be some technological platform. I have some recommendations for you if you don't have a CRM, if you're not familiar with a CRM, if you're not a very techie person, then you don't want to go get technology that's too complicated. You want to find a simple CRM, and they have certain platforms that are available today. Some of these platforms, I have courses to teach you how to use them, but they have CRMs today or platforms today that you can utilize the CRM for your marketing and for your sales, and you can also have features in that same platform for your administration, your operations, and other areas of your business. If you're not like real sophisticated in the technology side of things, you got to start somewhere. But you should have a CRM that houses the information. Why? Because if you go on social media Let's say, for example, if you put a strategic content creation calendar together, you thinking about the post, you're going to start doing videos, you're going to start putting out pictures, you're going to start putting out information on social media. All right. You're going to start, like giving away free stuff. If you start doing this, right, strategically, and you put a valuable offer together because you got products and services that you bundle together, you create some good offers that you know people will buy once they get introduced to it. Well, what happens is as you start putting out information and communicating with people and talking to people and dealing with people, that information has to go somewhere. Where are you going to put that name, that number, that email? That's why having a CRM is so important. Like this is like entrepreneurship 101. That's why I keep saying, if you are a pre-startup or pre-revenue business, having these 4 things in place is like essential. I know people right now who have spent months and months and months thinking about LLC or S Corp, or should I get a trust? Should I get a holding company? Who's going to file my paperwork? Where can I get my articles? What needs to be notarized? I need my trademark. I know people who focus on all that and they ain't even got this. They don't even have an offer. They don't even have an offer. They don't even have a strategic content creation calendar or strategy together. They don't even have a CRM to take the email that somebody give them and put it in a system. They're not really focusing on business as entrepreneurs if they don't have this stuff. All that other stuff can come, but that ain't gonna make you no money. Trust me on that. Having your LLC paperwork, your articles, having a Duns and Bradstreet, having a NAV account, having an EIN number, getting your bank account, your savings account, having your corporation kit, having files, none of that is gonna make your business money. That does not make money for a business. It does not make money for a business. What makes money for a business? Having an offer. That means you got to have a product or a service that you know people will buy. Having some type of marketing strategy based on the content that you can provide, because your content is the first form of value you giving people. I'm not going to buy nothing from you if you've never given me value. Most likely, I might not buy nothing from you. Now, of course, you could give me value in a seminar, in a webinar, in a live event, in a meeting, during a presentation. You could give me value on a live show. You could give me value on a post, through an email, on a landing page. But either way, all those are forms of content creation. I still have to take the products and services that I have offers built around, and I've got to extract information, tools, resources, how-tos from those products and services, and I've got to present it to somebody for somebody to say, hey, I think I want to purchase that. I think I like that. I think I might take a chance on that. You got to have this stuff if you ain't got nothing else, okay? So number 3, you need a CRM. You should have a CRM that houses your sales and marketing information. And then number 4, every entrepreneur should have a professional sales script. Every entrepreneur should have a professional sales script. If you look at these 4 things that I'm saying every entrepreneur should have, there's no way you can look at these 4 and disagree with me. How can you disagree with that? How can you disagree with that? Somebody else might tell you, oh, every entrepreneur should have an LLC, a EIN. I agree that those are things you want to put together when you're filing and forming your paperwork and you're doing the legal structuring side of your business. But whether you have that side situated or not, everybody puts too much attention on that. Everybody puts so much attention on that, and that does not make that entrepreneur no money. You got to get to a point to where your sales and your marketing become top priorities to you. You got to get to a point to where you realize that all that other stuff that we pay attention to when it comes to entrepreneurship, it ain't making us no money. This is why 9 out of 10 businesses fail. This is why out of the 32 million small businesses that are registered in the United States of America today, 80% of those businesses, 8 out of 10 of those businesses, only have one person that runs it. That's the owner. And 6 out of 10 of those businesses are not making a profit. Why is that? Because they focusing on everything else except what they supposed to focus on. They not keeping the main thing the main thing. All right? Now, if you do enough research, that means if you start Googling and doing research on, let's say, how important these 4 things are to entrepreneurs, here are some things that you're going to find out. You're going to find out that most entrepreneurs don't have a valuable offer. Most entrepreneurs do not have a valuable offer. They just trying to sell something. They don't even know what they really want to sell. They just know they want to sell something. They don't have an offer. And even if they have products and services, again, that don't mean you have a valuable offer. Most entrepreneurs don't have a valuable offer. Here's something else you're going to find out. Most entrepreneurs do not have a strategic content creation calendar. What that means is most entrepreneurs do not have any type of idea of what type of content they're going to put out or how often they're going to put it out or what it should even include. All right? Most entrepreneurs don't have that. Most entrepreneurs don't even know where to start. They don't even know what they should be talking about on social media. Number 3, most entrepreneurs, and this is really, really sad, but I know it's true. I know it's true. Now, I'm a business consultant. Me and my wife, we really consult people on a real professional level. We've gotten paid to do that for years. I'm a real business coach. I'm just saying that to validate my point. I'm a educator and trainer. I have an online educational university. I have an online school, courses, and all that, okay? The reason why I'm saying that because I want to validate this next point. I know that most entrepreneurs don't have CRMs because I have had to educate my students and work with my coaching and consulting clients to put CRMs together. Prior to them taking my classes or joining my coaching program or being consulted by me, they didn't have CRMs. They didn't know enough about that type of platform or that type of demand for their business. So I know what I'm saying to be true. You can find out and do your own research. Most entrepreneurs don't have CRMs. That means they don't have a database. They don't have a lead board. They don't have any type of platform where names and numbers and emails are categorized to show who is interested in their products and services, who they talked to, what was the last conversation, what did they reach out to them about. No, most entrepreneurs don't have that information. They just winging it. They just got numbers in their phone or they wrote down somebody's email address. Most entrepreneurs don't have a CRM. And then guess what? Most entrepreneurs, almost all entrepreneurs, don't have a professional sales script. I know entrepreneurs who run businesses today and they get offended if you tell them they need a sales script. Oh, I ain't gonna do it, especially when you start dealing with church people. Because church people gonna be quick to tell you, oh, I'm gonna just let the Holy Ghost show me what I need to do. I'm gonna let God speak through me. All right, you do what you gotta do then, boo. I hope it works for you. But I'm telling you, stop putting God in this situation to the point that you hold him responsible for why you ain't making no doggone sales, for why you're not professional enough to have a conversation with somebody over the phone. Stop blaming God or the Holy Ghost for why you can't walk someone through a professional sales process. The reason why you can't do that and you're not doing is because you don't have a professional sales script. So again, all 4 of these things, I think every entrepreneur should have. If you agree with me, put it in the comments. Let me know. And if you're an entrepreneur, here's the next question. You might log off on this question. But before you log off, I still want you to live with this question. Do you as an entrepreneur have all 4 of these? And has it been vetted? Has it been vetted? Has it been vetted by somebody else who can be a little critical? Has it been vetted by customers and clients? Has it been vetted by the marketplace? Don't just say you got it and you lying to yourself and to everybody else. Because I know a whole lot of entrepreneurial liars. I know a whole lot of entrepreneurial liars. Oh yeah, I got that. I got that. Do you have that? Oh yeah, I got that. I got that. Do you have that? Yeah. I got that too. Oh yeah, I been had that. Oh, I knew that. You ain't got nothing. You ain't know nothing. You lying, you capping, and you trying to trick yourself. Listen, if you are an entrepreneur, start taking your marketing and your sales serious. All right? Prioritize marketing and sales and make the decision that you are a part of an industry or a culture, an ecosystem of a certain type of person, people, entrepreneurs who should assume a certain level of responsibility and accountability. Okay? So those are the 4 things every entrepreneur should have. Number 1, a valuable offer. Number 2, a strategic content creation calendar. Number 3, a CRM that houses your sales and marketing information. And number 4, a professional sales script. Here's the good part about everything I just shared with you. I have an upcoming workshop on sales and marketing. Ta-da! I have a valuable offer. So if you know what I just shared with you is something that you need help with, or you don't have and you don't know where to get started. If you don't have a valuable offer, you don't know how to create the best offer with your products and services, if you don't know how to put together a good, solid, strategic content creation calendar, let's say for the next 30 days because you don't have ideas for content creation, if you do not have a professional sales script or a CRM, if you don't even know what type of CRM you need, if you don't have these things, don't wake up every day stressing yourself out, being confused and feeling like you're ready to give up and like you're all over the place when there is help for you. Now, the help requires you to make a decision. The help requires a commitment. I, as a business coach and educator, try my best to make it easy for my community to learn these things because a lot of people, if not most people in my community, particularly entrepreneurs, especially if you're like a Black entrepreneur, most of the people that I come across in my community, they don't have this type of information. They don't have these types of resources. So of course, I'm a businessman. I can't give everything away for free. I have to have some cost of entry, not just to run my business and pay my staff, but to also make sure that you value the things that can change your business and change your life, okay? And if you value your business, if you value your future, if you value becoming better at what you do, and you know these are the resources that you need, I want to show you how you can take like a day with me in a couple hours on an online course and learn how to put together a valuable offer. I want to show you how to put together a strategic content creation calendar. I want to show you how to utilize a very simple CRM. I want to show you how to put together a professional sales script. If you just learn these 4 things and put them together, most likely you will see a 20 to 30% increase in your revenue. Hands down. I've talked to professionals, mentors, coaches, multimillionaires, companies that generate millions of dollars, and they have all almost unanimously said that if you put a marketing strategy together that's good, that has a good offer, and if you have a professional sales process, including a script, you will easily be able to see a 20 to 30% increase minimum in your revenue within 30 days, hands down. So you're probably either losing money not having this stuff, you're definitely missing money not having this stuff. So I want to extend this offer to you. 1 VIP ticket to my upcoming workshop. It's a 2-in-1 workshop. I'm taking my sales workshop, which is separate from my marketing workshop. I'm combining them both together, and I'm gonna take one day in a couple weeks, a live virtual and in-person event to help you learn these principles and to show you how to put them to practice for marketing and for sales, okay? We're going to show you how to create valuable offers. We're going to show you how to put a script together. We're going to show you how to utilize a CRM, and we want to just show you how to put together a good, solid but simple content creation calendar, because it's not the easiest thing to do. Everybody's not good at marketing, okay? But you got to find some way to do it so that you can start getting some momentum. So that's what I want to offer you. One VIP ticket to my sales and marketing workshop, one sales course I'm going to give you access to for a year. It has a script, a sample script included, and my marketing course, which teaches you the 5 steps that we use and my students and clients use to better promote yourself, to better position yourself, to better monetize your products and services that you offer on the internet, online, or maybe in person, all right? So this is a $997 value. Our workshops are $497 a piece. And we have clients that pay us thousands of dollars to come to our workshops throughout the year. We're giving you 2 for 1. Our sales course and marketing course is a part of a $497 program that we have, one of the many $497 programs, but you're not going to pay $1,500. Of course you're not. I'm going to offer it to you for $97. So if you want to take me up on a VIP ticket to my upcoming sales and marketing workshop, virtual or in person, we get you RSVP'd today. And we're going to onboard you to these 2 courses so that you can start training today. So in a couple weeks, when you join me for the live event, you already have the information that you need to get this started. You probably, if you go through these courses within the next 2 weeks, you'll probably already start your script, putting it together, especially if you've never put this together before. If you've never had a script for your business, if you've never had a content creation calendar, if you've never really had a solid CRM and a marketing and sales system or process for those systems, then this is going to be new to you. That's why I want to give you 2 courses to start training on, so that when you do come to the live event, you don't feel like you in a foreign land. You don't, a lot of times you go to an event and you sitting in there like the first couple hours thinking, I don't even know what they're talking about. So I try to prevent that, because I've done a lot of research and development on myself, how I learn, how other people learn. And I realized that it's real good if I could give you courses leading up to an event, so that when you get to the event, you don't feel like a fish out of water. So you want to take me up on this offer, text VIP to 678-276-8253. That's VIP to 678-276-8253. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining the Ramonepreston Show today. We'll be back Monday right here, same place, same time on the Ramonepreston Show.